All right, hello, something dope. I wonder how you chose that name. Did somebody just say we should call our team name something dope? And it never got more clever from there. I've been parts of groups like that. So who are we talking to? Nathaniel, Alec, Ashley, and Sarah. Um, oh, seeing these names one more time is very nice. I'm going to read your reflective essays after I grade all of the CMPs. So these are going to be my general impressions, of what I thought worked and could have worked a little better in your CMP. But until I really get under the hood and see, kind of how the CMP came together, grades are sort of they're contingent upon me reading the reflections. But overall, I thought you committed yourselves quite nicely, and that's encouraging. It seems as though you grasped the major components of what constitutes multimodal composition, and as a result, your work had a certain relevance, certain urgency that maybe it wouldn't have had otherwise, which is great news. Um, Let me see. I really liked some of the image analysis that I saw. I'm wondering, like, who there was no like credit or introductions of who was speaking or was narrating. So I don't know who really did what. Forgive me for not knowing your voices all that well, but this is an online class after all. The person who designed a lot of the pictures, I thought that was an interesting approach. I thought that took a little more creativity. As for the rest of the slides that were clearly just sort of purloined off of the internet somehow, you're really going to want to cite those in future assignments like this. Because the implication, if you don't have the last one from the Boston Globe, that one had a citation, but that was the only one I could really find. So there's things implicitly very dangerous about not providing clear citations of statistics. Okay, so be careful with that. I'm guessing this. I haven't read your reflections yet, but it seems like everybody sort of took the ball and ran, 20 yards with it, 20 yards with it, 20 yards with it until you got to the goal line. And so I guess I see the seams in your CMP just a little more than I would otherwise. That's not the worst thing in the world. It is a collaborative essay, and there's plenty to be said about the nature of collaboration anyway. What else? I would have liked more narration. It seems like there was some narration. I thought it would kind of be a through line throughout the assignment. The only through line that I could really, I could really identify was the music, the bed of music. Which, given your subject matter, you had a pretty serious, pretty, I don't want to say drawl, dire maybe of a subject. So I had this sort of like uplifting, sort of, I don't know, music you'd hear like, in a contemporary church service or something. That sort of was a juxtaposition that didn't completely engage me, I guess. But at least there was music in it. I'm seeing plenty of CMPs with no music. So good on that. But yeah, more narration would have been nice. And it's really problematic that there aren't any citations in the slides themselves or at the end. So I really don't know where a lot of this information came from, what's primary, what's secondary. And then, from the secondary, where did it come from? So it's hard for me to ascertain the quality of your sources, the credibility of them, if I don't have those aspects readily available to me. So that said, I still feel like you accomplished a lot, given your very broad sort of social media subject matter. Why not pick a specific social media and focus in on it? Because they all come with inherent values and dangers, right? Instagram is different from Snapchat, is different from Twitter, is different from Facebook. And so just saying social medias, which media is already a plural, so social medias isn't even a word, FYI, that was a little bit on the jarring side of things. So, cum si, cum sa, though. And so I think ultimately, when I think about the assignment guidelines, I feel as though we are in B minus territory here. So it's a good grade. Yes, it's a good grade. I'll leave it at that. So I thank you for all of your hard work this semester, and especially on the CMP. I hope you're doing well, and best of luck to you. Take care. Thank you.